Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mario Super Sluggers Season 30, Round 4, nationally televised games. Folks, we're coming off of two interesting games this round, both polar opposites of each other, but both Luigi Knights losses, both these teams coming off a win. First one, a 14-12 victory by Coach Craig, and the second one, a 12-2 victory by Coach KJ, with a statement coming on my Twitter account afterwards from Ted saying that basically you all got your wish. You can stop complaining now about us. We lost. So, don't know what that is from Coach Ted, don't know what that is from the Knights, but he did say, and he promised, that they would be back. We're looking to see a good play from the Knights next round, but now let's focus on today's nationally televised game. It's the Wilds versus the Fireballs. Here we go, starting off Hammer Bro, who put on a show in the last game along with his brother, looking to crack one early today. And the POW does not go down. Coach K does not let it go in time. Magic Koopa tries to get one out the middle. Boomerang Bro there to catch it. That's two.
Good play, buddy. Good play.
Now we've got Fire Bro. And this combo, it's been a deadly combo for seasons.
Good play.
This is not the first team to do it, but it has been effective, as in all the other teams so far. Bottom of the first, scoreless inning from the Wilds. Fireballs at their first at-bat, and this is going to be an interesting one today, folks. Coach Craig can tie for the second seed with a win here, and Coach KJ can continue his dominant season and improve to 7-1 with a win today. Piazza hits one high up. It's going to go right on the Piranha, but it gets caught out by Hammer Bro through the Piranha. Excuse me? And then Mario strikes out. Coach KJ and the boys a little bit flustered down there, I think.
Good pitcher.
Can y'all hit the volume up a little bit? Folks, top of the second. Very, very weird defensive inning there, but nonetheless, it's a scoreless inning. Here we go with Diddy, top of the second. The shell is out, and it is called. Donkey Kong now at bat. Donkey Kong, who hit up two last game, will not hit up one that time. 2 outs. Wriggler, who despite everybody's great game last time, did not hit one up.
Good play, Mario!
Here we go! Mario jumps the POW, gets out, and Wriggler having a slow couple of last few games. Something to keep an eye on, folks. Paragoomba up to hit first here. Seemed like as soon as Petey started to heat up, Wriggler started to slow down. And the Piranha's going to eat this ball. Where will it land? It landed fair, but it was close. Wario now 4 stars. But 2 strikes out, looking at 3. King Boo pitches a strikeout 3 straight. A ghost from Bowser. Only thing it's going to ghost is their chance at a score. Here we go, top of the third. Scoreless for both teams. The Wilds back up to bat.
Come on, guys.
Fair ball goes
Way to scoop it up, Dixie.
first, and it's out. Now we've got Boo with stars. Critter in position, bounces off of him. Mario catches it, no good land from
Clean it up,
Boo.
Mario, you're the glue for us, buddy. Play strong.
Blooper's gonna hit a foul. Blooper down the middle, that's where he wants it. And when it goes down the middle like that, there's no stopping Blooper. Hammer Bro. Hammer Bro's gonna have an opportunity here. He gets it with a ghost. And it's overkill at this point because the train hit. It's a 2-run homer. The Wilds score first. 2-0. And fair. Magic Koopa back to first, safe on 2 outs. Fire Bro gonna have another option. He's got to catch it at the right time. He connects well. It's up. Mario grabs it before the train hits and doesn't even get hit by the train. He slides behind
More
it.
coal in that engine next time.
They get a stop. 2-0. The Wilds are up. Fireball's looking to answer. Bottom of the third. Boomerang Bro, a no charge. Wriggler catches it out.
Man.
Come on, let's get up on those.
It bounces. Magic Koopa with the catch. Did you mark Fire Bros incentives for last game?
Fire Bros incentives?
Yeah, he had 2 home runs.
Not bad, no, we don't.
Hit 3.
You had 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you only had 2.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure hit 3.
Come on, you did a good job.
Here we go. Dixie Kong out on the mound now. Diddy Kong hits one up. He's got a bomb, and this is going to be a goal. I thought it was going to be greatly timed. Donkey Kong hits one down the middle. Nothing there. 2 outs. Wriggler looking to have himself a resurgence. And he grabs a connection, but Critter there. And his dry spell will continue. Jeez. Bottom of the 4th, Wild still up 2-0. Fireballs looking to get on the board, and that's not going to help him start. Mario, the star lands. Or the star, it will land foul. It looked like it might have been on the outside. He gets another one. Trying again. This one lands fair. Pink Yoshi goes for the star, not the butt, and it costs him. Diddy Kong, what a mitt this game. Paragoomba, the star, Diddy Kong! What a mitt from Diddy Kong, putting up an excellent fielding performance today. Dixie, still on the mound, pitch against King Boo, who grabs a great connection. Mario catches it though. Boo.
Good play!
Critter, what a play! Thought it went over his head, but he had a beautiful dive for it.
My God.
Blooper misses big. And here, Boomerang Bro with the mitt.
Down, buddy. We gotta score. Come on.
What a defensive inning from both teams.
Good play.
But the Fireballs have to score to stay in it. It's Wario. Boo coming up to the mound now. Wario gotta wait for his. Ooh. Falls foul and just over the wall. Gets the star. Looked like it was curving. It is gonna land. Foul. Foul. Great connection. Gets eaten by the plant. And it's fair. Wario gets bailed out by the piranha plant after missing a star.
Buddy, good risky run.
Bowser now with 4. He hits one up. It's slow and low. Fire Bro gets there over the foul line after a ghost ball. Great awareness by Fire Bro. Bowser or Boomerang Bro gets the no charge special. Wario running home. The train hits twice. Boomerang Bro turned back. Oh my goodness. What a sequence. Folks, with that no charge special land, Boomerang Bro is one hit away from reaching his incentive. Boomerang Bro might be an out. What a play by Blooper.
Don't hesitate.
Boomerang Bro might be our first player this season to reach his incentive goal.
Good inning.
And the Wilds stop it there at just enough. 2-2. They do not let them have a lead, but their combo coming up now. Hammer Bro looking for one, gets greedy with the pal. The shell hits Critter, got greedy again, but it works out for him. Match Koopa, the star. Critter, running for it. Through the gap. Runners on first and second, 0 outs. Dixie to fire, bro. Oh! Full count. It's down the middle and slow, but Fire Bro swings early. Diddy, 3 stars. Diddy strikes out, watching. The DK Wilds wasting a lot of opportunities here. Donkey Kong.
Good
out.
defense! Good defense,
An
guys.
abysmal offensive inning by the Wilds, and we don't say that much. Great defense by the Fireballs keeps this game tied heading in to the bottom of the 6th. They have a chance to take advantage here. They can end this game a half inning early if they take the lead here. Diddy is up on the mound.
Oh, what a great contact.
Pianta hits the back wall. It's fair. He's safe on first. Mario, 5 stars. He uses one. It lands fair.
Get there, Blue.
Pianta running third.
Get there.
Gets there safe on 0 outs. What a run by Blue Pianta. Pink Yoshi, the star, used way too soon. And goes right to Wriggler, 1 out. Paragoomba now looking for his opportunity. Got to make good contact on the star. Bounces off. Donkey Kong lands fair. The Piranha eats it.
Wow.
Mario stuck in the middle. And now chooses to run, but it's out because he sat there and waited. Wario trying to get his star. Swings all the wrong ones and goes down the line out, but they're up by 1. The pressure on the Wilds facing their potential second loss of the season, and it's the man himself, Wriggler. An entire Paragoomba is still out there. 2 strikes, a pow. Mario catches it before the pow lands. That's 1. Paragoomba coming off. My goodness, a 3-2. Low scoring game by this dominant DK Wilds team. It's Boomerang Bro. Another pal for King Boo. And it gets hit. The Piranha eats the pal. Mario catches it and ends the game.
Great game.
Coach KJ and the DK Wilds have taken their second loss of the season, folks.
Always loving this, buddy. That is a phenomenal game.
Their second loss of the season and their lowest scoring game of the season. My goodness, what a game we just saw. The Wilds. 2 losses down, and now you just wish the Knights would have handed them one again. And they would be looking human just like the rest of us.
Yes.
All right, first up, we're going to speak to Coach KJ of the Wilds. Coach KJ, the one question on everybody's mind right now, I'm going to ask it first. Did you run out of gas against the Knights? Did putting up 12 with minimal effort tire you guys out because you come up here and put up your lowest scoring offensive performance of the season and all the scoring came early? What do you think happened out there?
Great defensive game. Absolutely fantastic defensive game by the Mario Fireballs. I'm not going to discredit them by saying our offense just didn't perform well because they just played a great defensive game.
Well, but your offense didn't perform well. So that's the question I'm asking. Like, do you think they ran out of gas? Because you've shown this whole season, this team's defense has changed minimally. All the defenses have changed minimally. You've just been an offensive powerhouse that hasn't been able to be stopped. So What do you think? Was the tank empty after that night's win? Was it a little bit of a confusing game that kind of got into these players' heads a little bit? What do you think happened offensive-wise?
I mean, this has nothing to do with the Knights game. This is, as I'll say again, just a great defensive performance by the Mario Fireballs. And you know,
but I'm asking about your offense. You're saying that, but I'm asking you about your offense. So I'd like you to talk about your offense.
I mean, they're in the right headspace still. They're in the same headspace they've been in all season. They just faced a great defense this game. That's all I'm saying.
And so you talked to them about that, and they said they were in the same headspace?
Yeah, but right before the game, we were going in and I said, you know, we're not going to get wins as easy as the last game. Let's lock it in, and you guys are locked in for the rest of the season, same that you've been going into every game, right? Everybody said right. You know, so we're going in with the same mindset, same game plan, same everything that we've gone with every other game this season. We just faced a great defense today.
Well, that kind of sounds like you led them to an answer. What I'm trying to ask you here, and I think you just keep misunderstanding where I'm trying to go with the question. I'm saying, did you talk to your players and ask them after this game, like, what might have been going through their heads, why the offense might have been lackluster? Maybe I should have explained in more detail, asked in more detail, but did you talk to any of these players after this game and ask them, you know,
well, I can't because I came straight to this press conference because I'm the first one up.
You go to the locker room afterwards and you see all your players, and then you come to the press conference.
I came straight to the press conference today. I talked to my players later.
Okay. Nobody does that, but okay. Diddy Kong puts up a great fielding performance today, but doesn't get anything on the box score because there was no nice play, close out, anything like that. But he puts up a great performance. I'm not going to talk to you about what his morale is because you came straight to the press conference. So I'm just going to say that. Put up a great field game today.
Yeah.
Wriggler having a bit of a dry run here and puts up a 0. I can't remember the last time we saw him put up a straight 0 on the box score. I would like to know how he's feeling too, but you came here straight after the game, so I don't know how he's feeling either. Let's see, Firebro comes off with 3 home runs, doesn't get any up today. Would love to know how he's feeling, but unfortunately he came right here to the press conference. So
are you going to ask?
What do you want me to ask you, Coach KJ? Because every time we have a press conference, the commentators ask the coaches about their game and about what their players thought about things. And every single time, the coaches make sure to go to the locker room, get some thoughts from their players before it comes to the press conference. So what was your plan here today and coming straight to the conference after the game? What was your plan?
You know, if you'd stapled a list of good questions like the 95 thesis of Martin Luther on the locker room door, then I could have read over and gone and asked all my players what they thought about your questions. But
I'm confused as what you're saying. I'm saying that normally coaches go to the locker room after games and talk to their players, but you come off a loss in your worst offensive performance of the season and don't even go talk to your players after a game? That's
I'm going to
interesting
talk to
know.
them after this press conference.
After the press conference,
yeah.
But right now they're sitting in the locker room waiting for you, probably defeated and dejected, and you came out here first when every coach always goes to the locker room after a game and talks to their players. They've always done that. That's never not happened. So why today do you not do that? Why today do you come straight to the press conference?
I mean, I'm just in the mood to answer questions, I suppose, but
you're in the mood to answer questions, but you came with no answer to give for the questions I have.
Can you just ask questions that's not about their morale and, you know,
what other questions there to ask? You, the offensive powerhouse of the league, and you come in here and score 2 points. And the only thing I've done is ask you about factors that might have led to those 2 points, but you don't have any of those answers for me.
I can tell you everything that's gone into this game. I can't tell you.
I can see everything that's gone into this game. I was up in the booth. Like, I'm confused as to what... You can't ask me to do my job, Coach KJ, and not give me the resources to do my job. Every coach always goes and talks to their players afterwards.
I'm not every coach, am I? I'm KJ. And
well, that's for sure, because every coach wouldn't have choked the 2-0 championship lead. Have a good one.
Thank you, Lester.
No, I'm not shaking your hand. Go.
All right.
As soon as people stop winning, you see their true colors, folks. Next up, we're going to talk to Coach Craig,
True colors,
the Mario
okay.
Fireballs. Coach Craig, before we get started, did you have a chance to talk to your players after the game?
I did not.
I did. Great. Glad to hear somebody's professional up here. Let's talk about this. Paragoomba grabs an MVP. He's already got one this season. Grabs another one. Paragoomba, always a big name in terms of pitching, but never one of the stars. Never one of the huge producers. But he's grabbed 2 MVPs now this season. how's Paragumba feeling about his production? How's he feeling about his role, and what does he really think his role is on the team this season?
I've said it before last year. He's excited, and he's definitely in a new role that he hasn't been in past seasons because he's the glue of this team. He's the glue of this bullpen. As I've told Obtuse in the past, this guy, going into this lineup that we have, he knows he's going to have to last. He knows he's going to have to carry most of the weight, and he did. He has been. And not only that, but his lands have been tremendous with his specials. They have been right up the gaps where we need him to. He's been able to bunt. He's been able to hit even when we need him to. Paragumba is the guy that we need, and right now, one of my front runners on my team for MVP. I have a chart, if you will, I'm sorry to interrupt you. For practice, I have a chart up that I update every week. Me and Thomas get together and say, MVP for our team. And we put each player on a chart and we have a race. Every practice, every game, we update it. The winner of our team MVP is going to get $5,000 added to their contract for however long they're on our team. They're going to be given to them. That is an incentive of our own right. We know some players already have incentives, but we want all of the players to have incentives because all of the players need to perform well for our team to do well. That is why we have that. Paragumba right now, I think he climbed up a few spots. Top of the leaderboard right now is still Mario just because of what he does for our outfield and our team. But then we have Wario and Paragumba right down there, and some other players are making a name for themselves. That's just a little insight of what we do in our organization.
Boomerang Bro is one no-charge special land away from reaching his incentive given by the league. It would be the first player to do so. Now, PD is catching up, but PD's got to get 15, and Boomerang Bro only had to get 10 lands. He's one away. Is that something that you ever cover pre-game? Is that something you ever focus on? Like, hey, Boomerang Bro, like, try to get something for your incentive, or do you guys just naturally play the game and see what is needed when the situation arises?
So we know what we're going to do with him. He knows what his role is on offense, so he goes out there and does it. It pushes him to get those better lands in the right timing and the best hits to get that money, and I hope he does because he deserves it. But no, we don't drill it in their head because they already know. That's more of a personal goal for them. You know, we practice that stuff because that's what we need them to do in game to succeed. But you know, we don't drill that in their head before the game.
Dixie Kong has come in the last couple games as a replacement for Bowser Jr.
Yes.
And that's a very different role. They both play very different roles for them to replace one another. Usually when you see a lineup spot replaced, they're a similar type of player, but this is not the truth here, except for pitching, of course. Dixie pitches, Bowser Jr. is pitching. But Bowser Jr. being the captain and the ability to hit home runs is either going to smack one out or try to get his paintball up. Dixie just goes for the no-charge specials.
And it's one of the best in the game.
It is good. It is good. So, talking about that, what's the future for Dixie on the team this season? What's the future for Bowser Jr. on the team this season with what you've seen from both of them so far this season?
Well, Dixie is we're winning ball games. So I figured out something that I think might continue to work. We'll see. Dixie's a great fit. She has a great no-charge special. And Magic Coop is also a person that we haven't seen. So he's also been on the bench for a while. We have a lot of things that we're keeping in our hand that we're not showing just yet. But this is having us some good mid-season success for sure. And I like Dixie, how she's come to her role. She's excited. She's happy about it.
Now, I don't mean to put a player under blast here.
Yeah.
But Critter is we've either seen him this season have a really good offensive game or a really good defensive game. It's never really been both to my memory right now. So I'm not going to say he's playing bad, but he plays inconsistently, I'll say. He's a black hole on your team for chemistry, as is Dixie Kong.
As is Paragumba, as is Wario.
Correct. Has there ever been any thought that maybe you drop Critter for somebody Funky Kong or Tiny Kong, grab another Kong there to eliminate some of these chemistry black holes, or do you think that your team's performing fine with all the items they're missing out on?
Our team's performing fine with all the items they're missing out on. I think we're completely okay with that. I'm not worried about it in the slightest because that is our defensive guy and our cleanup guy. You know, had Dixie Kong today not hesitated and tried to run back to second and got the third, and she wouldn't have got out that one inning that we tied it, Critter would have been coming up with 1 out and a star to get a sacrifice in. Critter's one of the best in the game to be able to get off a sacrifice and hit a nice long ball. So I like him. He made a great defensive play today. He could have had more, but there were some nice hits in the gaps. I just think our defense played perfect today. Exactly how we needed it to. I love our bullpen and how it's coming to shape, for sure.
Well, I think that's about all from me, Coach Craig. You're a lucky man today. If KJ hadn't pissed me off already, I might be a little pissy with you for your comments. But I'm not going to do that today. Thank you for being up here. Thank you for staying professional. Thank you for giving me some answers. Folks, nationally televised game, and we always have fun up here, even though some people don't know how to handle press conferences. Anyway, I've been Laster. We'll see you next round. Have a good one.
That's crazy.
KJ.